What's up guys, Enkiri here, and today is vlog number 16. I've got something a little bit different for you guys today, as I recently made a few tweaks to my training program. The most major of which being, I've dropped heavy pulls for the moment in favor of more dynamic snatch pulls and heavy squatting twice a week. And I've dropped the strict overhead press in favor of the push press. I moved the push press into the slot where I was doing volume work on dips, and I moved those dips onto the back end of one of my other bench sessions. That way, the push press is on its own day, and I can give it a bit more of my energy. The workout I'm showing you guys today is my first session re-implementing the push press, I think since January, and it went very well overall. I had some bar path issues on a few of the reps where I kind of threw it out in front of me off the shoulders, which made the lockout a bit difficult, but overall things were pretty solid. The warm-ups up to 225 were freaking butter. The bar pretty much looks empty until that point, and the reps have absolutely no hitch at all, just a seamless transition over the head and into lockout. I ended up working my way up to a clean single with 240 pounds. This is a good starting point for me because my lifetime best on this exercise is just 250 pounds. So that's a damn good maintenance level on a lift I haven't trained in 4 months. And I've decided I want to try something different here since I ended up stalling out last time without ever hitting a new 1 rep max. So no more straight sets and no more triples. This training cycle will consist of nothing but singles. My plan as of right now is to work up to something heavy every session to help me grow accustomed to moving near max weights, and then remove anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds from that top weight, depending on how smooth the lift was, and knock out 10 to 15 more singles with the reduced weight in an every minute on the minute fashion. You guys know how I'm loving my EMOMs right now. So for this session, after I hit the top single at 240 pounds, I dropped down to 220 pounds and knocked out 10 more singles in about 10 total minutes. Training the lift this way is going to give me the opportunity to get in many more lifts at a higher percentage of my max, and it's going to help teach me to put everything I have into that first rep, not only in terms of pure physical power, but also in terms of technical efficiency. One thing I've noticed with this lift is that once the weight gets heavy, if I'm not totally confident in myself, I have a tendency to not fully commit myself to that first rep. That is, I kind of run away from the bar in fear of potentially not being able to lock it out. And then I don't have this problem on the second rep, and the second rep ends up being smoother and easier than the first rep. But all this does is put me into a disadvantageous position, which makes the first rep harder than it needed to be, all because I was scared that the rep would be hard in the first place. Logically, it makes no sense, and I know that, but I've had a difficult time overcoming it. Training the lift this way, however, forces me to overcome it, or I will simply fail, because there is no second rep to redeem myself on. Every single lift is a first rep. So hopefully I can make some good gains this way. 300 is still a long way to go, but I think I can get there in time. My legs are getting stronger again. I've already got a couple heavy squat sessions under my belt, which you guys will get the chance to see soon. And my triceps are stronger than they've ever been from all the heavy dips. So I think a nice string of PRs on the push press is in order. After I finished up here, I rounded out the session with a few cluster sets of strict curls. I had been using 100 pounds for sets of 5 reps on this exercise, but I couldn't get more than 5 for a few weeks, so I decided to make a small tweak here as well and switch to cluster sets. I used 100 pounds to start, and I knocked out 10 single reps with about 10 to 15 seconds between each lift. Each cluster set took about 2 to 2.5 minutes to complete, and I did 3 total sets, which gave me 30 total reps, which is a significant increase from the 3 sets of 5 I was doing before, and gave me some good DOMs in my biceps. So that increased volume should help me break through this plateau and help keep the weighted chin-up PRs coming along as well. And that's it for this session. It's not too much work because it was meant to replace one of my mini training sessions in the week. And while I wouldn't quite classify this one as a mini session anymore, I did move through it pretty briskly overall. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. I'll have some squat footage up later this week, as well as a video that describes my personal experiences with daily heavy squatting, inspired by John Bros and the Bulgarian training system. So make sure you stick around for that. And other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me some comments down below. And if you enjoy the content I produce, please help spread the word. And together, let's make Forest of Wolves Gym one of the biggest fitness channels on YouTube. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.